gonna start writing down dog because I spent 3 minutes talking about weather and cats, so we gotta get to it. That's actually not true. I was gonna do this anyway, but come into downward facing dog. And just notice how that request made you feel. Were you hoping for like a little child's pose or a little seat for a little bit? And that's okay if you were, just to honor and acknowledge that, but still come into down dog. And then bend one knee, drop into the opposite heel. And then switch. And then both heels press back. Lift all of your toes up. Push the mat long. So imagine you're pushing your hands forward, your feet back. So make the mat a little longer, like you're stretching dough out. Keep all that connection, hands rooting down, and then place the toes back down. And give the toes some life. You're not gripping, but you're pressing the toes down. Inhale, shift into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last two, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Pause and forward fold. And then come into Malasana. Good. Good. If you're new to me, I'm Maeve. I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to say this, and I really mean it. Like, I get excited to teach. Like last night, I was like, oh, I get my Yoga Week Works people tomorrow. I was so excited to be here. So as a student, I get so excited to go into a class, and I'm like, what's going to happen today? As a teacher, I do a little bit of the same. What's going to happen today? I hope you have a little bit of that inquisitive sort of anticipation of practice. Even just a smidge of it. Bring the hands back down, walk out to plank. Take a breath in, and then lower down to your belly. Slide the elbows forward, come into Sphinx. Push the tops of the feet down, and then tuck the toes, lift up, forearm plank. And then bring your feet all the way together. Turn onto the pinky side of your left foot and stack your right foot on top of your left foot. Pull the heart forward, pull the gaze forward. Come back to center, and then switch. Come back to center, lower your hips down slowly, come back to Sphinx, please. And then release, downward facing dog. Press up and back. Step your right foot forward. Good, stay up on your fingertips, pull your heart forward. Keep your left hand down, reach your right arm forward. Feel length from your right hand through the arm, through the shoulder, through the spine, down that left leg. Press the left toes down a little more. Kind of hug the right hip in a little and drop it a little deeper down. Start to bend the left knee. Push into the right foot. Press into the left foot. Rise up. Take the right hand back behind you. Yes, beautiful. you start to put a little more energy into that left leg. Maybe it straightens a little, maybe it doesn't. One more breath in. Bring the hands around. Step back to plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower to your belly with control. Cobra, inhaling. Downward facing dog, exhale. Step your left foot forward. Stay up on the fingertips. Power up that right leg, engage the right glutes. Take the left arm forward. Start to feel that left thigh bone kind of sink deeper into the hip and gently hugging the left hip in and drawing it just a little back. Start to bend the right knee, pull the feet toward each other. Use that energy to rise up. Left arm goes back, right arm is forward. As you start to find your center and your breath here, maybe start to straighten that back leg a smidge. Last inhale. Release your hands down. Step to plank, inhale. Chaturanga or the floor, exhale. Any back bend, up dog, cobra, sphinx, and then down dog. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees deeply, look at your hands, and then bring your feet to your hands. Come halfway with your inhale. And then fold deeply with your exhale. Rise, inhale. And bring your hands into your heart, exhale. Beautiful. Half salutes, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Really beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway. Fold down. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, heart forward. Fold again, exhale. Rise up, inhale. And bring your hands into your heart, exhale. Separate your feet a little bit. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit to Malasana. Take a breath here, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise up to stand, inhale. And draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Malasana. Stay for the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Then listen. Inhale, come back into Malasana. Stay for the exhale. Yes. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Malasana. Stay, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Malasana, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise up, so beautiful. Bring your hands into your heart. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, inhale. Right foot steps back, exhale. Right knee comes down. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, release the hands down. Step to plank, inhale. lower down, your choice how you get to downward facing dog. Every single time you decide if you would like chaturanga or the floor. You can also just step back to down dog without any passage there. Right leg stretches back, inhale. Drop heavy into the left heel. And then place the right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Release your hands down. Step your feet top of the mat. Halfway inhale. And then fold. Rise with an inhale. And simply fold right back down with your exhale. Halfway inhale. Left foot steps back. Left knee drops to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, release your hands down. Step back. Move through to downward facing dog. Left leg stretches back with the inhale, drop heavy toward the right heel. And then exhale, place the foot forward. Right knee releases to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. And then bring your hands down. Step your feet forward. Come halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise up, inhale. This time bring your hands into your heart with your exhale. Inhale, rise up. Malasana, exhale, sink down. Stay for the inhale. Yes. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway up. And then step your right foot back. My house is possessed. There's music playing in the other room. Alexa, pause. Possessed. Good. Crescent pose, rise up. Sorry about that. Good. I just said this morning, this happens all the time. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog on your own. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Alexa, pause. Technology sometimes is not our friend. Good. From down dog, right leg stretches back. Place your left foot forward. Crescent pose, rise up. Alexa, pause. Top of the mat, forward fold. Good. Pull up halfway with your inhale. And then fold down. Malasana. Good. Pause there. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. And then bring your hands into your heart. Beautiful. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, Malasana, sink down. Good. Good. Forward fold, release your hands down, please. Inhale, halfway. Good. Step your left foot back. Good. Crescent inhale. Beautiful. Release your hands down. Move through. Find downward facing dog with your exhale. Fantastic. Nothing like a big distraction to take me out of my damn flow. All right. Left leg stretches back. Inhale. And then place your left foot forward. Crescent. Inhale. And then bring your hands top of the mat. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lengthen. And then fold. Malasana. Good. This time stay in Malasana. Lift the heart. And we're going to sit on down. So if you need to, put your hands down and kind of ease your way back. Good. You're going to take your feet in and your knees wide. So you're going to take your heels. And then create some tension here. So push your hands into your feet. Pull back with your hands so your shoulder blades stay super broad. And you're just going to press one foot out. And then bring it back. And then press the other foot out. And bring it back. And just keep alternating here. Yes. Yes, yes. Stay there or start to dabble with both legs. Yeah, really, really good. Beautiful. Good. One more. Fantastic. Cross at your shins. Take it back. Vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Rise high to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, bring your feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, inhale. And draw your hands into your heart. Inhale, rising up. Separate the feet, exhale, sink it down, Malasana. Inhale, stay. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Right foot steps back. Crescent pose, inhale. Bring your hands into your heart, exhale. Take your right arm outside of your left leg and just twisting to the left. Powerful back leg. One more inhale. Release your hands down. Back to plank, and then you choose how you get to down dog. Stretch your right leg back, please. Stay heavy in that left heel, and then place your right foot forward. Rise up to crescent, and bring your hands into your heart. Take the left arm outside your right thigh, and twist to the right. Really nice. Soft, even, steady, easy breath. One more inhale. Release your hands down, step your feet top of the mat. Pull halfway up, inhale. And then fold. Malasana, sink down. And then stay for a breath. Inhale, rise all the way up. Little pause on the top, little back bend. Take a few extra breaths here. And then sink right back down, Malasana. Inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Left foot steps back. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay for a breath in. Release your hands down. Step to plank. Make your way to down dog. Left foot sweeps back slowly. Keep that right heel heavy. And then draw the foot forward. Crescent, inhale. And hands into your heart. Take the right arm outside of the left leg. Twist it to the left. Release the twist. Hands and feet top of the mat. Halfway inhale. And then fold, exhale. Malasana again. And then back into Navasana. Lower the hips. Good. Bring the feet together, knees apart again. And then slide the knees up toward the shoulders and just hold here. Reach the hands forward. So basically seated crow pose. Good. Start to straighten out one leg. Bring it back in. Other leg, any amount. Doesn't have to be fully straight. And then the leg that's not straightening, pull it toward the same side sitting bone. Yes. Beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. Wake up your toes. So I like to point my toes here just because it kind of gives me a sense of like feet active, engaged, energy flying out the toes. Good, come to your center. Bring the knees into your chest. Lift your chest to your knees. Cross at your shins. Take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Come into chair with an inhale. Bring your hands down to the ground. Knees to the triceps, the outer shoulders. Start to look forward, tip a little forward. See if maybe the feet come up into crow. You're going to bring your right foot down, left leg stays up. Open up half moon, please. I really like a block in this pose. I just forgot to grab them. Get a sense of being lighter in that bottom hand as opposed to dropping and being heavy. It's this sense of using the ground under that right hand, but really expanding outward. Yes. Yes. So nice. So nice. Really nice, Ellie. Bend the right knee, lean a little forward. And then left leg's going to come back behind you. And come into warrior two. Draw your feet toward each other energetically. Stretch the fingers away from each other. Lengthen across the upper back, across the chest. Straighten the front leg. Come into triangle. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Hand can be on your shin, on a block on the back of that right leg, or possibly at the floor. One more inhale. Release the hands down. Back to plank, and then to down dog, however you like. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And then fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Hands come right back down to the ground, knees onto the triceps. Hug the knees inward, scoop the belly up. Try to pull the feet up toward the sitting bones. And you can be in Bakasana without taking your feet off the ground. Left foot's going to come down if it's up. Right leg stretches back. Half moon. And get that sense of rising out of that left hand. Start to bend the left knee, lean forward. Lean forward, stretch the right leg back. And then just arrive lightly, warrior two. You can adjust your feet however you need to when you get there. Yes! So good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Lean out. And tip over. Triangle. Top ribs soften gently. Front ribs soften gently. A little bit of a sense of shortening belly button to pubic bone. So engaging that low belly, lengthening out the low back. inhale. And then hands down. Plank, inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga or down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Bring your hands right back down, exhale. Knees to triceps. Okay, I'm going to turn this way. So crow again, working the same sense. If you want, pick up your left leg, extend it out to the left, and see if you can pick up the right foot so that you're here. So we did this sitting. And then right foot comes down, left leg sweeps back. Half moon. Bend the front knee. Arrive, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, inhale. And then Trikonasana. Breath in. Hands to the ground. Plank, inhale. Your path back, down dog. From dog, heels rise, inhale. Feet to your hands. Halfway up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Hands right back down. Crow again. Maybe start to move this right foot forward as you lift the left leg up. And then left foot comes down. Right leg stretches back, half moon. We're just making shapes. Bend the front leg, lean forward, arrive. Warrior two. Yes, yes. Inhale, lift. And then tip over. Triangle. Release the hands around. Plank, inhale, take your time. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise. Down dog, exhale. Right leg stretches back, inhale. Knee to chest, exhale. Place your right foot between your hands. Stay high in the back toes, pull the heart forward. Do your best to straighten both legs. Whatever that is on you. Bend the front leg, standing splits, tip it over. Soften your standing knee. Pull your heart forward, lift into warrior three. I know that's a burner. And then chair. Sink it down, sink it down, sink it down. Navasana. So good. Split the knees. Bring the knees to the outer shoulders, and then see if you can take both legs up. Just try it for even for a second. One more inhale. Cross the shins, take it back. From dog, left leg back, inhale. And then knee into your chest, exhale. Place your foot forward. Stay on the back toes, stay on the fingertips, use blocks if you got them. And then as much as you can, straighten both legs. So when I say straighten the legs, it's less about the visual, it's the energy. It's the pressing of the feet, the lifting of the legs, the lifting of the thighs. Drawing energy up into the hips. Last breath in. Soften the front knee, standing splits.
on the standing leg, pull the heart forward. Warrior three. Malasana. Malasana. Little pause here. Check in. Let go of any expectations. Just making shapes, just making shapes. So crow. Crow two with one leg out. Or hands come down, start to work the shoulders inside, the knees. I like to use my hands on my ankles first and then on my calves. And then hands come down. And then start to drop the hips. Let the heart lift up. Start to bring the gaze forward. And then maybe those legs come out. Titi-basana. Good. Come back. Malasana. Good. Take your hands. Turn them opposite. So it's like you're turning the backs of the hands into each other. Just get a little wrist stretch. Good. Forward fold. Stay here, enjoy this, love this, maybe hold on to the elbows. Another shot at any one of those arm balances, any one of them. You might even combine them. So maybe you find Titi-basana and then you bring that into crow. And after about, 5 to 10 breaths, we'll come into downward facing dog. And just breathe there. From dog, inhale, right leg back. Stay heavy in the left heel. And then place your foot forward. Bring the right hand inside the right foot and bring the right foot wide. Pull the gaze forward, pull the heart forward. Keep the left leg firm in toward the sky, even though you're getting a sense of allowing just a little sinking as the rising meets that and kind of catches it. Hug the right knee in toward the shoulder if it's okay. This is perfect. If you want, you can put your back knee down. Or, if you want, you can take your right hand to your ankle, slide your shoulder inside, your calf, slide your shoulder inside, and then right hand comes behind your back. You can do this with your knee down as well. Maybe left hand comes behind your back. You don't even have to bind. I'm not going to bind. Even though I can, I'm just going to bring my hands to the back of my hips. And then release the hands back down. Come onto the pinky side of the left foot. Stack the right leg on top. And then open up Vashisthasana. Yes. Right foot comes back to the top of the mat. Rise up, crescent. Sink down slowly. And then straighten the front leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Only about 5 breaths, so even if you have a full split, I wouldn't bother because we're not here for very long. You'll probably have another opportunity. I say probably. I don't know for sure, but probably. Last inhale. Shift forward, step back. Make your way to down dog. Stay heavy in the right heel, lift the left leg back with an inhale, and then place the foot forward. Bring the left hand inside and then walk the left foot wide. Pull the heart forward. Allow a gentle sinking of the hips, but then meet that by pressing the right leg up, by pressing into the left foot. So this is perfect. This doesn't need to change. If you want, as we're here and it feels better, maybe put the knee down. Or bring your hand, left hand. I like first to like the Achilles and start to pull the shoulder under, and then I slide up to the calf and pull the shoulder under. And then hands come behind the back if it's there for you. Release the hands down. Pivot to the pinky side of the right foot. Step the left foot back, stack up, and come into Vashisthasana. And then left foot back to the top of the mat. Crescent, rising up. Use your right hip. Use your glutes on this right side. Slowly control it down. Release the hands down, straighten the front leg. Shift back, please. Yes. Come forward, step back to plank, and lower down. Move through. Right leg stretches back, inhale. Stay heavy in that left heel until you shift forward, right knee to right tricep. Shift forward a little bit, maybe bend the elbows. Come up and back, inhale. And then exhale, twist over to the left. Maybe bend the elbows. Come back up. Place your foot forward. Bring the right hand inside, take the foot out wider. Exactly what you just did. Bring your shoulder inside of your knee. Option this time instead. Kind of drop your hamstring into your elbow. Hug the elbows in. Don't let the elbows get too wide. Don't let the hands get too wide. Look forward. Just like we did for Tichivasana, lift the heart and then lift that right leg. You don't have to take the left foot off the floor at all. But you might. And then inhale, up and back. And then single leg pigeon. Bring that right shin forward. Push down, lift your heart. Good. So really thinking about that pigeon shape, that chest. It's okay, arms up. Maybe a little sense of lifting, pulling the front shin and foot toward the back foot toward the front shin. Really nice. You're going to release this gently onto the right hip. So just kind of sink over to the right hip. Bring the left leg around with control. And then take your left foot. Yeah. Good, good. And then your leg might not straighten. No big deal. Just hold on with the hands. Push the foot away and lift the heart up. And And then start to shift back a little just so you can get this right leg to lift up and then come into boat pose. Yeah. Cross your shins, chaturanga, or not. Keep the right heel heavy as you inhale to stretch the left leg back. And then left knee to left tricep. Shift forward, maybe bend the elbows. Inhale, up and back. Cross over, maybe bend the elbows. Inhale, back. Good. Exhale, place the foot forward. Left hand inside of the left foot, take the left foot a smidge wider. Start to work the shoulder inside of the knee. Remember, you don't have to go anywhere. You can also, I did not give you this option on the first side, you can put your right knee down. Sorry for that, but better late than never. And then hands come down. And then lift the heart, just like you did in Titivasana or in crow, a little bit. Lift out. And then sweep the leg up and back. And then come forward, pigeon on this side. Getting that sense of rising. I keep saying this, but I think of this as a standing pose now. Get that energy like this is a standing pose. Gently release over onto that left hip. To control that right leg around. Take your right foot with your hands. Lift the chest. Keep the chest lifting as you start to press the foot away. Awesome, yes. Good, start to lean back just enough that you can get this left foot free and then come into both. Cross at the shins and make your way to down dog. Little pause. Check in with your breath, check in with your thoughts, slow down. Right leg stretches back, please. Left heel stays heavy. Knee into your chest. Place the right foot forward. Come right up into warrior three. Warrior three. Bring your hands down to the ground. Little lift. Right back into warrior three. Hands down to the ground. Little lift. I'm going to do this about 5 times. Of course, you don't have to take off at all. You can just come into like that standing split. There's no pressure to find a handstand. If you see, I'm not even bringing my second leg up. I mean, technically, I'm in a handstand. I'm on my hands. What I should say is there's no pressure to get both legs up. Forward fold, top of the mat. Hold the heart forward, inhale. Vinyasa or down dog. Keep the right heel heavy, inhale the left leg back. And then down the center, place your foot forward. Rise right up into warrior three. Just take a couple breaths. Yep. Okay, nice. Hands come down. Little lift. Right back up into warrior three. and then take it down. On your own. If you have those little moments of like getting stuck, fantastic. Forward fold. Bend your knees, come into chair. Sink down, and then lie down. So good. Feet are flat. The reason I say feet are flat, it's not like flat feet, like no arches. It's the sense of your whole foot pressing down in its natural shape. So not taking on a new shape, like all your weight outside or all your weight inside, just a balance in your feet. And sometimes that requires you to take your feet wider, maybe to turn the toes open a little bit. So find the sense of your feet rooting into the ground in their entirety, with all the points that normally would be on the ground if you were standing. Okay. Press the elbows down, broaden the chest, stretch the knees forward, lengthen your tailbone, rise, bridge pose. In the action of rising up, did the weight in your feet shift? Can you find that center again? Big toe, base of big toe, pinky toe, base of pinky toe, center of the heel. Last inhale. And then down with your exhale. Take a breath in. And exhale. Rise back up, bridge pose, inhale. Any arms that you like. You can bring your hands behind your hips, you can lace your hands. I'm just choosing to have my arms at my side today, but they're all great variations. One more inhale. Releasing down. Breath in. Breath out. One more bridge, upward facing bow if you'd like. Inhale, rise up. Check in with your feet, and then check in with your hands if you're in up bow. The hands of down dog, that evenness. Release out. Take your legs out straight. Bring your hands to your belly. Just pause. Good, you can roll to your side or you can rock up to seated, but come on up. Take the legs that way. Good. Put a little bend in your knees, dig your heels down, pull your heels toward your hips. Wake up your hamstrings a little bit. And then push the feet away, and then consider coming forward any amount. Might not be at all. Keep the sense of the heels pushing down so that you're really strong here. The legs are doing a lot of work to kind of suspend you here, particularly if you're coming forward. If you're forward, rise up. Good. Bring one foot in, doesn't matter which one. Hold the other foot. Take that leg out. Hold this shin. Give yourself some lift and length here. Really nice. Rebend the knee. Reach across with your opposite hand. Slide your shoulder inside of your knee. Good. You don't have to go anywhere. Just slide your shoulder inside. Maybe bring this hand to the opposite foot. And then start to kick open. Press the foot and the hand into each other. Use your center so you don't fall over. Can you breathe? One more inhale. Exhale, release the leg. And then we switch. This leg might not even straighten, it's okay. Yeah, totally fine. Good. Bend. Maybe take the opposite hand across. Slide the shoulder inside. Hand to foot. Release. Soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Release forward. Rise up, inhale. Good. So listen, if you want to stay seated, finish your practice in meditation, you can stay seated. We'll take a twist here. If you want to prepare for Shavasana, come down onto your back, and then you'll take a twist in Shavasana on both sides. So if you want to stay seated, stay here, and just take a twist. If you're going down, lie down, twist to whichever side your body is craving. Twist the other way. When I give you options, I want you to be sure that you really feel that one is not better than the other, they're just options, and I'm not trying to lead you in any one direction. So if you didn't feel like sitting in meditation and you really wanted Shavasana, don't let this seat affect you. Good. Release the twist, set yourself up. Just a few minutes of quiet.
deepen. If you're lying down, start the process of reawakening your body and finding your way to a comfortable seat. Once we are seated together, let's all bring our hands to our heart. Bow your mind to your heart, your body and mind. Rise, inhale, eyes open gently. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.